This is a short introduction to Adnuntius. We solve two challenges in digital advertising, the cost of programmatic and the problem of data disappearing. Programmatic advertising is great for many purposes, like scalability, but one of the problems involves cost. The ISBA released a report in May 2020 showing that half of advertisers' money are spent on other things than actual media buying, and perhaps equally important, 15% of the money is lost without a trace. It is safe to say that programmatic advertising has a problem with cost and transparency. The other problem is that third-party data is about to disappear as browsers stop supporting it. Third-party cookies are central in identifying users across domains, and its disappearance has led to serious decrease in programmatic revenue for content owners. Adnuntius delivers private marketplace software that can be white-labeled, meaning that the brand can be yours while we deliver technology. Adnuntius Advertising is a private marketplace software that enables you to connect publishing inventory to buyers directly, regain 100% transparency, and to reduce cost by as much as 80% compared to programmatic advertising. Publishers can easily and quickly connect traffic using header bidding, JavaScript, or other connection methods. This is an example marketplace. Here, 18 publishers are connected to an account, sending traffic through pre-bid or JavaScript. If you are an ad network managing multiple publishers, you will, as administrators, have access to manage any publisher content. But each publisher can also be granted access to manage their own inventory, just as they can do with an SSP. Let's turn to the DSP side of the platform. As an administrator, you can of course manage campaigns on behalf of all of your advertising customers, but each buyer can also get their own account and access, allowing them to operate Adnuntius as their DSP. Campaigns can be created with the usual information, start and end dates, objectives such as impressions, clicks, or viewable impressions, and bid prices. Buyers can set a range of targeting criteria, including ad unit targeting, where campaigns can be targeted down to the individual placement level, or aggregated to sites or categories of content. Other targeting criteria include device targeting, geo-targeting, and segment targeting, which we'll touch upon later. All reporting is in real time, and metrics like viewability is measured out of the box with no added cost. You can also see a performance record for every single ad unit so that you can, for instance, exclude ad units with less than, say, 75% viewability. You can also create automated reports that inform publishers about viewability and how to improve it, thus lifting the quality of your private marketplace. So far, we have covered the SSP part of the platform, where you can invite publishing partners to make their traffic available, and the DSP part, where you can buy that traffic. The DSP is suitable for agencies and larger advertisers with some experience, but few small businesses will have the competencies and the capacity to use a tool like this. This is why we created Adnuntius Self-Service, a white label portal that makes self-service advertising easy. You will have your own branded portal where advertisers can create an account, manage their campaigns, and create new campaigns. Whenever an advertiser creates a campaign, they can choose between products created by you, in this example, native ads or image ads. Advertisers can then design their ads, add a budget, and then pay for the campaign online. You will thereafter be able to quality assure the campaign to ensure that it doesn't contain illegal or unwanted content before it actually goes live. Google and Facebook dominates the growing revenue stream from SMBs, and Adnuntius helps to level the playing field and capture a piece of that revenue. Also, while programmatic revenue suffered during the COVID lockdown period, social media revenue remained more stable, so a large pool of SMBs may be a less vulnerable revenue source. Finally, let's turn to the data platform. When targeting a campaign, you may remember that you can select segment targeting. If you have a DMP, you can easily connect that DMP to Adnuntius. But let's say that you're looking for new technology. Adnuntius data allows you to create segments based on what we call triggers. A trigger lets you apply segments to users who match certain behaviors or characteristics. In this example, I applied the segment called adult food lovers. Whenever a user has stated, for instance, through registration that he is 40 years or more and has visited the publishing website aperitif.no. Let's say that you will use this segment when you advertise on aperitif.no. That's easy, because if the data is collected from Aperitif and used on Aperitif, then that's all first-party data, which is allowed by the browsers. Publishers' first-party data may increase in value now that buyers can no longer use their data, and Adnuntius makes first-party data collection easy and also easy to activate. Now for a harder use case. A real estate agent creates a trigger where a user will be added to the segment real estate hunters when they visit the domain norvik.no. If they want to enable this segment in a campaign on aperitif.no, that's no longer possible with cookies, since this is by definition third-party data. However, we see a trend internationally where publishers and marketers are increasingly getting their users to register with a phone number or email address. Assuming in this example that the real estate agent and aperitif.no does this, we can use that information to re-enable cross-domain user identification and data sharing, and therefore reintroduce the retargeting campaign. In this short demonstration, we have shown you how publishers can make their inventory available in an SSP, how agencies and larger advertisers can cost-effectively and transparently buy that inventory with a DSP, how you can make that inventory available to smaller buyers in a user-friendly and scalable self-service portal with your brand, and how you can build a data repository based on publisher and advertiser data. And most importantly, with this setup, you will reduce the cost of advertising by as much as 80%, regain 100% transparency where no money is lost, and activate data even though third-party cookies are becoming history.